Hi Larkin, this is Michaela. I spoke with you on the phone earlier, and as mentioned, here's just a quick video on how to get new leads just to your website and from your website alone, as well as discuss your overall online performance. So to start, I will let you know that I do have a background with digital marketing, and I can tell you that Google looks at three specific aspects when ranking websites along their Google platform. Number one, and probably the most important for organic movement of your website, is going to be content. And content is anywhere that actual text shows up on your site. So all this information here would be considered content, and that's it. So there's not a lot of content on your homepage. Now let me tell you why content is so important and give you an example. So anytime you do a basic Google search, Wikipedia is always the #1 search result. Why is that? It's because it has so much content, okay? So every few weeks, Google does a sweep of the internet, and it finds these content-rich sites and naturally just moves them up the rankings. And in doing so, you get found on more keywords as well as exposed to more clients and customers. With that said, and because we know content is so important, I'm going to recommend you have anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 words of content on your home page alone. With that said, on every additional service page that you offer, so I see that you do carpet and upholstery. I don't know if you do tile and grout as well, or any kind of vent cleaning, but what we typically recommend is that each of those services have their own page on your website. And by doing this, it's for two reasons. Number one, it gets more content on your page, which we know that Google loves content, right? So the more that you have throughout your website, the higher ranking you're going to have anyways within that organic movement. So knowing that, every additional page should have about 500 to 750 words of text, as well as keywords for those services in your area put into the text so that you can be found when those searches occur in your area. Let me show you what I mean. This here is Ahrefs, and it gives me just a breakdown of how you're currently doing on the internet today. And if you look right here, you're only getting about 4 people coming to your website every month. So naturally, we want that number to be higher. We want to expose our business and our name to more customers and get it in front of as many people as possible. So how do we do that? Again, let's have a look at your keywords here that you're ranking for currently. To start off, you can see that carpet cleaning Lebanon, Tennessee is a good keyword, brings in about 50 people. You're already on page 2. So knowing that, I can tell you that we can definitely do some better job at ranking for some of these keywords by getting them into the text on your website, because a lot of people do not look beyond page 1 to find the services that they're looking for. In this day and age, people just want to know who's the best, who's the top rated, and how do I find these people to come do my work. So naturally, being a top rated page 1 contender is going to be the best outcome for both you and your business. Next, I'm going to direct your attention to these two numbers. This first number here, this UR, is directly related to a citation. And if I do basic carpet cleaning Lebanon, Tennessee, it brings me to this Google map. And I do see that you guys have a top 3 position, so that's great because this is great for exposure. With that being said, citations are something you should be constantly getting for your business. So even continuing to climb and be the top contender. And I'm going to tell you why that's important too. This UR number, as it continues to grow, as both of these numbers approach 30, you're going to have what's called linear stability on the Google platform. So the more citations you have, the more you climb up that ladder, the higher this number is going to go. What most people don't know is Google loves these two numbers to be as close to a 1-to-1 ratio as possible. And in doing so, that's what provides that linear stability, okay? So how do we get this DR number to come up? That's directly related to backlinks and referring domains. So a backlink is anywhere that your business's website is linkable and clickable on another business's website. Think Angie's List or HomeAdvisor.com. Those websites have a lot of traffic to them, but they're also very trusted on the Google platform. So they have a lot of influence. So by having our website on influential websites, that's going to direct a lot of that influence back to us. And the more influence we can point back to our business, the higher this DR number is going to go. And again, we want these to maintain a 1-to-1 ratio or as close to it as possible. Well, that's all the information I have for you today. I hope you found this video informative. If you don't mind, send me a quick email. Just tell me your thoughts about the video. I'd love to hear what you had to say. And that's all I have for you today. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.